morning students. Welcome back again to our mathematics class. Today I am going to teach you division of fractions. Okay students, to know the division of fraction we must know the term of reciprocal of fractions. To get a reciprocal of the fraction, just interchange the numerator and the denominator. Another name for reciprocal is multiplicative inverse. Okay, let us see few examples from textbook. Let us have a look at some fractions and the reciprocals. Fraction is 3 by 8. Numerator is 3 and denominator is 8. Reciprocal of 3 by 8 is 8 by 3. Just interchange the numerator to denominator and denominator to numerator. 5 by 6. Reciprocal 6 by 5. 1 by 3. Reciprocal of 1 by 3, 3 by 1. 19 by 7, 7 by 19. Students, see one example of division. 8 divided by 3 by 5. 8 is a whole number. A whole number is dividing with a fraction. 3 by 5 is a fraction. 8 is a whole number. So first step, what we have to do first? First, this whole number convert into fraction. That means 8 by 1. How can we convert a whole number into fraction? We have to write by 1. Now 8 is in the form of a fraction. Okay. Now next, divided 3 by 5. 3 by 5. Next step, again write down 8 by 1, and this division symbol will be multiplication symbol, and the second fraction 3 by 5's reciprocal we have to write, that means 5 by 3. Okay, this is the steps. That means what you have to do, the first fraction as it is you have to write, and then second fractions reciprocal write down, then division symbol you have to write as multiplication. Okay, now same procedure as multiplications process. That means numerator multiply numerator, denominator multiply denominator. 8 multiply 5 and 1 multiply 3. That means 8 fives are 40. 1 threes are 3. 40 by 3 is an improper fraction. We can convert into mixed form. That means if we divide 40 by 3, we will get 3 threes are 9 and 1 remainder and 13 quotient. This 13 will be whole number part, and the divisor denominator same write down, and then the remainder will go as a numerator. Okay, now our answer is 13 whole 1 upon 3. This way we have to divide a fraction with a whole number. Okay students, or more examples. Okay, 5 by 14 divided by 32. 5 by 14 is a fraction and 32 is a whole number. Okay, so 5 by 14 same, the first fraction we will not change, same to same we have to write. We have to change only the second fractions multiplicative inverse, that means reciprocal we have to take for dividing. So 5 by 14 divided by 32, that means 32 by 1, because 32 is a whole number. Now again write down 5 by 14, then symbol change, multiplication symbols we have to write, and 32 by 1's reciprocal 1 by 32. Okay, now multiply numerator and numerator and denominator and denominators. The 5 multiply 1, 5, 14 multiply 32, 448. 5 by 448 is a proper fraction. Numerator is small, denominator is big. Okay, so if numerator is smaller than the denominator, that types of fractions are what we call that types of fractions proper fraction. So proper fraction we cannot convert into mixed one. So we have to keep the same as it is. Okay. Now the another example, 9 by 18 divided by 18 by 36. 9 by 18 is a fraction, 18 by 36 also a fraction. A fraction is dividing by a fraction. That time what we have to do, see, 9 by 18 there is no change because the first fraction we will not change. Same to same we have to write. Where we have to make the changes, the symbols we have to convert. The multiplication, the division symbol will be multiplicative symbol, that means multiply symbols we have to write, and the second fractions reciprocal, that means 36 by 18 we have to write. Now what we have done, what I have done here, I did not multiply the numerator and numerator. Instead, I have reduced the fraction here. See how I have reduced? Means 9 divided by 9 will get 1. And the same number divide by 18 also, with 18 also. 18's, 9's table, 18's are there. 2 9's are 18. So we can divide and write. We can reduce directly from here only. Okay, so 2 9's are 18, 1 9's are 9. So we can write here 2. The same way, 18 1's are 18, 18 2's are 36. So upside, what are the numbers remaining? 2, upside and downside also 2. So we can write 2 by 2 is equal to 1. Okay. Now the one more example, a mixed fraction dividing with a mixed fraction. 2 3 by 4 divided by 1 3 by 5. Mixed fraction we have to convert into a proper improper form first. So convert into improper form. We know the steps how to convert into improper form. We have learned in last classes this all. Okay, so do it fast. 2 4's are 8, 8 plus 3, 11. 11 by 4 divided. 1 5's are 5 plus 3, 8. 8 by 5. See the calculations. 8 by 5. Now we got the fractions. 11 by 4 divided by 8 by 5. 11 by 4 same to same write down, and the second fractions reciprocal write down. 5 by 8. Then multiply and write down. 11 5's are 55, 4 8's are 32. 55 by 32 is an improper fraction. We can convert into mixed form. Okay. So the final answer is 1 whole 23 upon 32. Okay. Got it all of you? Students, last class we have completed checkpoint 11 multiplication sums. Okay. Today you have to complete checkpoint number 13 in your notebook. Okay. Students, let us watch a video on division of fractions. Okay.
Words to know. Division. Quotient. Fraction. Lemonade. How can you find the quotient of two fractions? Think about this question during the lesson. Andrew has 3/4 of a gallon of lemonade. He wants to pour it into 1/6 gallon containers. How many containers can he fill? Let's find out. What operation can you use to find how many containers Andrew can fill? Why? You can use division to find how many containers Andrew can fill. You need to find how many 1/6 gallon containers can be filled from 3/4 gallon. What must you do to divide by a fraction? To divide by a fraction, rewrite the problem as a multiplication problem using the reciprocal of the divisor. What is the reciprocal of 1/6? 6 over 1 is the reciprocal of 1/6. Why do you write the fraction as its reciprocal? Because multiplication has an inverse relationship with division. Look for common factors to simplify. Then multiply. What is the common factor for 4 and 6? 2 is a common factor for 4 and 6. Using this information, find the quotient. The quotient is 9 over 2. How can this be simplified? 9 over 2 can be simplified as 4 1/2. So, Andrew can fill 4 containers plus 1/2 of an additional container with lemonade from the 3/4 of a gallon of lemonade he started with. How does dividing a fraction by a fraction compare to dividing a whole number by a fraction? The steps are the same when dividing a fraction by a fraction or dividing a whole number by a fraction. Rewrite the problem by keeping the dividend the same, changing the operation to multiplication, and writing the reciprocal of the divisor. Then multiply. Now you know how to find the quotient of two fractions.